Hey guys, how's everything going on? Satej here. The live event of Redmi K20 got over and now we have the confirmed specifications, so I'm going to compare Poco F1 with Redmi K20 Pro because why not? These are the two smartphones which provide flagship grade processor at affordable prices. But is that all you want? To know how they compare, just make sure to watch the whole video. The eye-catching body of Redmi K20 Pro is made up of 3D curved glass with the aluminum 7000 series frame. Along with that, it uses a Kevlar gradient texture on the glass, which is protected by Gorilla Glass 5. This smartphone will come in carbon black, flame red and glacier blue colors. The Poco F1 had to cut a few corners with the design and the plastic build to make it available at that price point in 2018, and there is also a Kevlar addition. Redmi K20 display will be a 6.39-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display and has a 91.9% screen-to-body ratio with Gorilla Glass 6 protection. The display comes with iScreen 2.0 and DC dimming and obviously no notch. Whereas Poco F1 has that huge notch up top and a 6.2-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen with Gorilla Glass 3 protection. So clearly the winner is Redmi K20 Pro. The Redmi K20 Pro will feature Snapdragon 855 processor, which was probably the first leak that we had and later confirmed, but the Antutu scores were deceiving and was used to generate hype. The current scores are 388,803, which is fine for a flagship device. And for Poco F1, it features a previous generation flagship, that is Snapdragon 845 processor, which is no slouch, but it does not compare with Snapdragon 855 processor. Just for the reference, I will tell you the Antutu benchmark score, which stands approximately 285,000. In addition to that, Snapdragon 855 has GPU upgrades. For that you have to watch a dedicated video on processor comparison. Coming to cameras, the front camera uses a pop-up solution which rises in 0.8 seconds after the shutter key has been pressed and counts 20 megapixel. And on the back it has a triple camera setup which uses Sony IMX586 48 megapixel wide angle main camera with f1.75 lens and face detection autofocus, a 13 megapixel super wide angle camera and an 8 megapixel telephoto lens. It supports 960 frames super slow motion video shooting, super night mode, portrait mode, 2x optical zoom. But it's unknown whether it features OIS or EIS, but most probably EIS will be available. The main camera on Poco F1 uses Sony's IMX363 sensor with a 12 megapixel shooter and dual pixel face detection autofocus. The lens has a reasonably bright f1.9 aperture. Optical stabilization is not available on the Poco phone. It also has a 960 fps recording, but it's processing that inserts video between frames, so it's not actually a 960 fps, it's only processing. At last, there is also 4K recording and EIS support, and a 20 megapixel front facing camera in a huge notch, but it houses infrared sensor for better face recognition than Redmi K20 Pro. Redmi K20 Pro is equipped with 7th generation on-screen fingerprint sensor, which is very fast. It supports floating response, display preloading and DSP parallel algorithm. And on the Poco F1, it's the rear mounted fingerprint sensor, which is not new. Battery for both is similar. It's 4000 mAh battery, but it only differs in charging speed. For K20 Pro it uses 27 watt fast charging and for Poco it uses 18 watt fast charging. So what's new in Redmi K20 Pro is Game Turbo 2.0. It comes with 8-layer liquid cooling to keep the phone cool during extended gaming sessions, coupled with a 3-dimension double-sided cooling structure with a top-level graphite architecture, dual-band GPS and NFC. But there is no IR blaster and SD card expansion slot. And for Poco F1 it has better face recognition liquid cooling technology to dissipate heat during taxing tasks such as prolonged gaming, and SD card support, but it ditches IR blaster as well. Now coming to the price. For Redmi K20 Pro, the base variant of 6GB plus 64GB starts at Rs 25,200, 6GB plus 128 at 26,200, 8GB plus 128GB cost rupees 28,220, 8GB plus 256GB costs rupees 30,230. Now the price for Poco F1 has decreased. Currently the base variant of 6 plus 64 starts at rupees 20,000, 6 plus 128 at 21,000 and 8 plus 256 at 28,000. So check out the specs and decide whether you want to go with Redmi K20 Pro or Poco F1. And if I missed something, then comment below. The most helpful comment will be pinned to the top for everyone else to check out. So we are at the end of this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.